You got a 2018 Honda CRV and the backup camera is not working. The grid lines, it works intermittently, but I'll show you how to change that. So this door here, these interior panels have to come off. And my experience is that you don't even need a screwdriver. They just pull out with your fingers. You can get a piece of plastic of some sort, but I've been able to just pull them off with my fingers. Pull this one off first, then these two to the side, and then the back main panel. And this piece is the only one here. There's a screw deep in there, and it's a Phillips. And that's going to have to come off to get the whole thing out. Inevitably, we'll get. So that's how nice that it is. These just pop off. You can see they're just these little tabs here. And the two sides would be the same. And then the main back panel. And there's one of the sides. And here's another side you can see here. And just grab a hold of it. There, it just pops off, as you can see. And now I'll go at the back one, the main panel. And there's the only one, like I was saying, you had to take that screw out to get this from the handle. And there's the main panel. You can see those quick release tabs there. Pretty straightforward. Now we got that off, we have to get off the place where the camera actually sits. And as you can see, there's a couple of screws. There's one here, right there, and over here 10 inches away, about a foot away maybe, there's another one. This tab, just get a pair of needle nose, squeeze it together and then give it a push. It's got those same green tabs on this, on the back side of this too, so once you squeeze this, give the bump, just bump that screw. Give it a bump, and it'll knock those green tabs loose and release the camera housing. Those two nuts that have to be replaced or removed, sorry, are 10 mils. And there I'm attached to the 10 mils. I'll have that off in a second. So there's your camera right there. Those are just some little press fits on the side. Just squeeze those in and push them out. This one here, that's your license plate light. And all you want to do is that one again. Just give that tab right there a squeeze. Push it down. And when you push it down, after you release this cable, that's your camera cable right there on the top. Release that. Push that little button there. Pull that out, and then you'll fish it through. Once your light is pushed down, it'll let that cable get through, and then pull it this way, and then pull the camera, pushing those tabs through that hole there. So here's the old camera, and just to make note, that's that I got on Amazon, and it's the exact same numbers as it's on the part from Honda, and I think I paid around 35 bucks Canadian. It had this number. If you Google that number, that's the part comes up as a Honda, the 1500. I figured it was water that took this camera out. A lot of back spray on that back tailgate, so I put some plastic there. I put some grease over the connections, not on the connections, but just over them, so it'll repel the water. And I'm going to put this piece of plastic here. And there's those green tabs that you have to pop out. I was telling you when you have to take the screws or the nuts off the back end of this, and then you just give that one bolt just to give it a little hit with that tab squeeze with the pliers, and these will pop out. It could be a little bit ignorant, but you'll get them off. You might even want to throw a shim on the outside under this if you wanted, along here. So there it is replaced. Let's see where we're at here. And there we have our camera back. All right, have fun. That was probably, I think Honda was charging $500 Canadian for that job. It's like $35 for the camera and less than an hour of my time. So good luck.